Hey, I'm Chad Waterbury.
Hi, I'm Debbie Siebers, and this is the knee assessment.
Debbie, knee pain is more prevalent than ever. Whether you're running, climbing stairs, or simply getting up from your desk, it's a real problem with many people. Your knees need to be strong and stable, but you also need sufficient mobility at your hip and ankle joints to support your knee. So there are two primary functions that healthy knees can do: hyperextend and actively flex to 90 degrees without pain. So we've come up with two assessments to test those functions. The first is called the hyperextension test. This is how it looks. You'll begin by sitting on the floor with your legs straight, feet pointed straight up. Now from here, I want you to lock out your knee joints, press the back of your legs into the ground, hold that for a few seconds, then relax. So I'm looking for two things here. One is that your heels come up off the ground, and Debbie's did. And the other, I need to find out if there's any knee pain. So did you feel any pain?
No pain.
Great, you passed.
Fantastic. Okay, swing your knees to the side, come up, step it forward, push your body up, and we're moving on.
Now the second assessment is called the single leg lunge. There's a couple points I need to address before you do this. First is, if you feel any pain during this test, immediately stop. The second is, have a chair nearby for balance if you need it. So what the test ultimately looks like is you step forward, drop all the way down until your back knee touches the ground. But if you can only come down just a few inches before you need to stop, then that's fine. But the goal is to go all the way down, touch your knee to the floor. So let's see how you do.
All right, let's see.
You'll begin with your feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hips. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Drop down, return to the starting position. So your knee touched the ground, which is great. Do you feel any pain?
No pain.
So you passed on the right leg. Now let's look at the left side. Big step forward, drop down, return to the starting position. Her knee touched. Did you feel any pain?
No pain.
Great, you passed.
Great, I passed, but if you didn't, no worries, because we have the knee solution for you. Let's get to it.
Hey, I'm Chad Waterbury.
Hi, I'm Debbie Siebers, and this is the knee solution. What you're going to need for this program is a mat and a chair. The goal for each drill is to work up to 15 repetitions. But remember, this is a healing process, so you really need to listen to your body and go at your own level. Just be patient and do the best you can, and you will get stronger every time. Okay, ready to get started? What's first, Chad?
The first drill is called a leg extension. This is how it looks. You begin by sitting in a chair. Your knees bent at 90 degrees. Now from here, I want you to extend your right leg out, just short of lockout, and then lower it about 2/3 of the way down. So that's how each repetition should look. So let's begin. So this is an effective drill to warm up the knee joint and to prepare us for the drills to come. It lets blood and nutrients rush in there, and it really lubricates the joints. It feels good.
Feels great. It doesn't look like much, but it's really important. It's so important to warm up the ligaments, the tendons. You know, you just want to be very careful. You don't want to completely lock that leg out, and don't let it rest at the bottom. Keep the tension throughout the movement.
And just keep your foot straight. Don't pull your toes back. The way you're doing it looks perfect.
Great.
Two more. All right, switch legs.
Okay.
Let's begin.
I love this drill. It's such an important drill to warm up your knees, as Chad said, and get you ready for the drills to come. But it's really important that you don't push it. You see people in the gym where they're on the leg extension machine and they're really going to full lockout. Now, when you're dealing with a limitation, you have to be very careful. And that's why we're doing this drill first.
That's right, just slow and controlled. We're just getting blood into the joint. We're just getting nutrients in there. We're preparing ourselves for the drills to come.
Easy for you to say.
Last two.
Great. Okay, my knees are warmed up. I'm ready to go. What's next?
The partial squat is next.
I love it.
This is how it looks. You begin with your feet just wider than shoulder width, arms at your sides. Now from here, I want you to push your hips back, lift your arms up in front. You squat down 1/4 of the way, then return to the starting position. So that's how each repetition should look. So let's begin. This is a fantastic drill to strengthen all the muscles at the hip, knee, and ankle joints.
I feel it all working. This is so great because it works all the muscles in your lower body. It's so important. You want to keep your back straight, your chest lifted, and really make sure that that knee stays over your ankle. You don't want it projecting over your toe line. That's the last thing we want, is for you to feel strain in your knee or for you to aggravate the situation. So really listen to your body and do as many reps as you can without pain.
It's looking good.
I love it. Keep your abs in tight.
Last two.
Excellent. I love the squat. What can I say? I love the squat. Okay, what's next, Chad?
Now we're on to the calf raise. You'll need a chair for this one. So we have one right here.
How convenient.
That's right. You'll start off by resting your hands on the edge of the chair. Now I want you to walk your feet back until you feel a stretch in your calves. From here, lift your right leg up, cross it behind your left. Now perform a calf raise by lifting up as high as you can, then return to the starting position. So that's how each repetition should look. So let's begin. This is really an effective drill to strengthen your ankle joint and to increase mobility in that same area.
And how exactly is this helping the knee?
Because the stronger and more mobile your ankles, then the less stress that there is on the knees.
And if you need to limit your range of motion at first, that's okay. Eventually, you want to come all the way up and back down again. You'll really feel this. We're not used to working our calf muscles, are we?
That's right, especially not in this position. Two more. Now let's switch sides and begin.
I really feel this. You want to make sure you don't overdo it because you don't want to feel pain and you don't want to be so sore tomorrow. So really ease into this program. Just do as many reps as you can. Eventually, you'll be able to do all 15 at the full range of motion.
It's a great point. Just go slow and controlled. It's looking perfect.
I'm feeling it.
Two more.
Great. Okay, push it on up. I really felt that one. That was great. My calves are working. I'm ready. What's next?
The next drill is the knee push. We won't need the chair for this one. All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome, Chad.
Okay, from this position, I want you to take a step forward with your right foot. Keep your weight on your front leg. Bend your knee a little bit more. There you go. Back heel should be elevated. From this position, I want you to push your knee forward until it's at the end of the toe line, then return to the starting position. So that's how each repetition should look. So let's begin. This is really a great drill to strengthen all the muscles around the knee joint and to increase mobility at the ankle.
Now you may feel a little bit off balance at first, so you can use a chair for support. Eventually you won't need it. This is really increasing the stability in your knee. So the more you do this program, the stronger you're gonna get. So don't get frustrated, just do the best you can. Just make sure that knee doesn't go past the toe line.
Two more.
Great.
Now let's switch sides. Keep the weight on the front leg. Hands on the hips. Begin.
Doesn't look like much, but this is such a beneficial drill here.
Absolutely. And if you feel like your knee is pushing too far forward, you can do this drill with your foot against the wall. So you'll stand facing the wall, and then your knee will stop exactly where it's supposed to. But eventually, I want you to get to the point where you can do all 15 repetitions without the wall.
Takes a little bit of concentration.
Last two.
Great. Well, I can definitely see the benefits of that drill. Okay, moving on. What's next?
The leg curl is next.
Oh, great.
This is how it looks. Now from here, I want you to lay flat. Legs are straight, feet are pointed straight up. From this position, you'll pull your heels into your glutes as far as possible, and then return to the starting position. So that's how each repetition should look. So let's begin. This is really an effective drill to increase the strength of the hamstrings, or the muscles that are on the back of the thighs. And that's important because they support the knee joint.
I feel the hammies working, Chad. It's great. You want to really exhale as you pull those feet in. Keep that back nice and flat. And really listen to your body here. Just do as many reps as you can. Knowing each time you'll be able to build up on those reps.
Your form looks perfect. Just keep your feet straight up.
You want to do it with me?
Maybe next time.
Okay.
Last two.
Excellent. Okay, relax here for a second. Bring those knees up. Drop your body to the side. Push yourself up onto your knees and step it forward. I really felt that. That was great. What's next?
Next up is a single leg balance.
Okay, so we're going to come up on our feet.
Now you'll start with your feet shoulder width apart. I want you to slightly bend your right leg. Keep your weight on your right leg. Now, just lift your left leg up and in front. Hold that for 30 seconds starting now. So what we're doing here is we're increasing the stability strength on the right side at the hip, knee, and ankle joints.
And if you're off balance like I am, you can use a chair for support. And only hold it for as long as you can without pain.
Five more seconds. That's it.
Great. My knees are getting strong, Chad.
Right. So let's switch sides. So you stand on your left leg, let your left knee slightly bend, lift your right leg up in front, hold for 30 seconds starting now. So now we're working the left side at the hip, knee, and ankle joints.
So important, isn't it, to create that stability? And that'll lead to muscular endurance and strength in the knee. You really need to work into this, though. Only hold it for as long as you can.
That's right. Just a couple more seconds. That's it.
Okay, great. I feel my knees getting stronger. What's next?
We have one more drill. It's called the quadriceps hold. This is how it looks. You'll start off by laying on your stomach. You'll rest on your elbows and forearms. Now I want you to bend your right knee to 90 degrees. Now push yourself up on your elbows and forearms. Hold this position for 30 seconds starting now. So what we're doing here is we're loosening up the muscles on the front of the right thigh. And that's important because it takes stress off the knee joint.
I really feel that too. It feels great. You may feel a little bit of a pull in your low back. That's normal. But if you feel too much, then you need to stop.
2 more seconds. Relax. Now bend the left knee to 90 degrees. Push yourself up on your elbows and forearms. Hold for 30 seconds starting now. Now we're just doing the same thing on the left side. And as I said, it's important that this front region stays as loose as possible.
It's a great way to end this program too, isn't it? Just loosen everything up. Just keep listening to your body and stop if you need to.
Speaking of stop, you get to stop right there.
Yay. Okay. Push yourself up. Come up onto your knees. That was great. I loved it. Step it forward and push it on up to standing. That was fantastic. Okay, you may feel some soreness tomorrow. That's completely natural. If you feel too much soreness or pain, then you really need to ease up on the reps or limit your range of motion. Be consistent with this program every other day for 30 days, and you will increase mobility, you will increase muscular endurance, and you're going to develop stronger, healthier knees. What more do you want? Stick with it, and you're on your way to a pain-free life.
We'll see you next time.
Have a great day.